question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to drown. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. No way. I have no idea.
What shall we do?
This is amazing.
Huh? What shall we do? Huh? What shall we do?
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found.
Bro, you have the fucking
Here we go.
tool. It's so bees.
That's where I found
Who's your profile? That's snake.
reflecting that's a truth.
That's bees.
Tell the words not to be told.
Bro, you're gonna start.
I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade.
What do you think?
Oh, honey.
Lala-chan! Ooh, the view is amazing! It reminds me of the time I came here with Kaio. This is a special place for me. It's where I convinced Kaio to become my partner, since I've been re-examining my career as a journalist recently. And I wanted to talk to you about... Sorry. Chief? The draft went through?
Devil rank 10, bro. Okay, just making sure I'm not.
It's my original field of expertise. I am a journalist after all, you know? The higher-ups were against it, so... This is only just the big... I've been going to uncover... Thanks. Whenever I felt like giving up, it's all Mr. Phantom Thief.
Oh, how did you
Chief's
know?
change of and the time. Lala-chan's more of a phantom menace. Oh crap, she's gonna be so pissed.
Billy?
I'm convinced from all the recent coverage that the Phantom Thieves truly are valiant.
That could be down. That looks like
Helping the weak, punishing the bad. They actually, in a sense, so I won't tell anyone about your true identity. Let's form a united front to fight. If it weren't for you, I never would have been able to return to my journalist self. My high schooler source who I'm gonna return the favor. And someday, I am thou, thou art I, thy bab.
All right. All right.
Beelzebub, Beelzebub. This is one of the most OP
So,
in the club.
what do you want to do after this? Let's
Let's
go
lamb.
someplace. Or
I wanna go to your place. Let me lamb you.
I was just about to. I'm not a very good.
Lamb me.
What's with the shocked? I just want to eat some delicious food.
Lamb me.
And well, shall we go?
No lambing scene? Well, I guess it's implied. It's implied that I lamb every girl, but it doesn't always show it. You know? My friend.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is
Sure. Bro, it's chill as balls.
glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
So I'm pretty sure what the guy spoiling the game to me told me was true.
Well, my role as Shujin's counselor does end today,
Pretty sure it's a bad ending. Every persona has a bad ending and a good ending.
so technically, it'll be our last opportunity to converse here at the school.
I could assume
I
that-
do have a farewell speech to give the school at more considering the occasion. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Such a
That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with his body. Well,
make my comment off the like
Good morning, everyone. As the vice principal has mentioned, over the past several months, troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own.
What was the game you played with Henry?
But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember,
Poopy Wiener
it's
Burger. Poopy
okay
Wiener
for you to
Burger.
escape your problem. I don't want a single one of what I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness.
Berg.
I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone.
Easy now.
Ow. Well, that's good luck to you.
Dr. Mark.
It's always been that way.
I
Like
wanted
this.
to thank him personally. I doubt we could get a word in.
Bro, there was a time from like late 80s to early 2000s.
Thank you for
where
coming
the
here.
AFC didn't win a
Since
Super
this
Bowl
is
in
about to be my
17
last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best. These tempura bowls are. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Yes. Ooh. Too bad I can't.
Alright, I'll catch you, bro. Peace out.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever.
Frank.
Well, first off, my paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but had you not shared your experience, and please, allow me to... And as a phantom thief as well.
Uh-oh.
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there? You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science, and they infiltrate a reality that by accessing that world. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of... Well, I did pour my heart. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April. When I first came to speak with the principal here, I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
That was our first run.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that, beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you... At that point, I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's... I've been researching cognitive for years. I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition. But, for certain reasons, despite that, it was during that time I happened to come up. My heart began to dance. That's why I approached you. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because... But I think that's everything I'd kept from you.
Well, you rat us out. We made a deal, bro.
A deal, eh? And just so you know, I have no... If you don't believe what I'm saying... Thanks to you, I finally know... I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely...
They all be fun, just...
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the... Still.
I am thy
Hell yeah, Baruch. That's free on law.
All right. All right.
Huge.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that, even if you just considered it to be... Hey. No, it's... See you around.
Ain't this place always empty? Huh?
Everyone here is a witness. We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten.
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, I'll do it. I can just tell her it came. That would be the least, no matter what she asked. But Makoto...
You're our leader, so...
Is that...
I'll be okay. I've already
We will leave it to you then. I will need to step...
Very well then. Does 6 o'clock...
Yep.
Scary.
Same as... Well then,
The casino's where we got caught at the start of the game. What's this? What's going on there?
Okay. Anyway.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have, for its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal, and what nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine.
And when you do, some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remember...
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it...
Let's do this fair and square.
Game time.
It's late, but I should contact the director. I expect... Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs?
Sis... I'm on your side. I won't let anyone... do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay. All right. Tomorrow's a big day for...
Where have you been searching all along? Confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it.
Hey, wait!
The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
I see.
Make sure you close up. Let me explain.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yes! All right.
Oh! The day has come.
What of the...
Yeah, it's
It'll... Zev... All right,
It's showtime.
It's not a game. I'm not a robot.
Let's do it.
I challenge you. I'm not a phantom. I'm in your face and I'm here to see it through. Before your eyes, watch us multiply. Got the flame right. It's time. I'm the power grows. Just the story goes. Life has wiggle time. Story
Light, dark, fire.
So you know that we out there, swatting lights in the naked. Can't move fast without breaking. Can't hold on or life for change. And our voices ring out, yeah. Took the mask off to be free. Fought it out in the debris. Now we know that life will take.
Let's go.
And in a shame, I'm not a figment of your Illinois mind. I'm just as real as, I'm just as dangerous as you, so know you're fine. Think of your mess, find in every breath.
Let's go.
And you know we were out there, swatting lights in the making, going hard for the day, yeah. Got home done, her life for change, and our voices rang out, yeah. Took the mask off to be free, partied out in the misery. Now we know that life will change.
I have something. Do you have a moment?
Yes!
Perhaps I had overestimated her.
She's lost control. This is wrong!
Justice cannot yield to evil.
This is nothing more than
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert!
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it!
It's time.
Persona! How about this? Persona! Take that!
Manifest!
May the best player win!
What the?
Now let us play a game. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here.
We already told you. There's no way.
That's fine by me.
There's a penalty for not spinning a roulette. What should we do?
This isn't it.
I'm not done. Let's go.
Let's do this!
Ah. In that case, cheaters get punished.
One Panther's help! What?
Those
Persona! Let's go.
Very helpful.
Oh, that's a big help.
My skills exceed yours.
you will now.
We should...
Well, how will you bet?
you... Watch Panther's health! We lost... Really?
That can't...
There's no way she's playing this fair and... May the best player win! The stuff... That must mean...
Persona! All right.
Panther's in that shape! Watch out! This one! Persona!
My thanks.
Thanks!
Very well. Well, how... Have you...
We lost. Really? I don't think that's... Let's try...
May the best player win!
Come! Some other way.
Very well. Well... Have you made...
We lost. Real? See, you're right. Let's catch her in the act, so have someone snipe the pocket when that blast... You're in charge.
Let us Leave it to me. I won't miss...
As long as I get close. You want me to do it?
Leave it to me. I'm on it.
May the best player win!
It's time. Think it through.
The sniper is in their designated spot.
Very well. Hopefully.
What was that about fair and square? You coward.
Shut up!
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me!
If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
How about this?
She's way more powerful than before. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona! There!
Persona!
Damn it!
Persona! Let's go.
Persona! Yeah!
My take this! Dodge damage!
That is the great super move. Ultra charge! She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful.
Queen Mom! Go down!
Let's do this! Eat this! Persona! Prepare yourself!
All part of the box.
Advancing.
Take this! Dodge damage!
Dodges with grace!
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Persona! Feel my rage!
This is my other self. Prepare yourself. Unbelievable.
Only number...
On the ground! Are you okay?
Persona! There.
Panda got back up! Start the counterattack! Take this! Persona!
I will win!
I am thou. Die!
Take this! Dodge damage!
Let's go. There.
Get ready! Ha! Persona!
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
Little punks!
Here I go! Speed up!
It's time. This isn't it.
Strong, and has a significant resistance to ice.
Persona!
Persona! Eat this! Persona! You oppose us!
This is my other self.
Die, die, die! Hurry and die! That's why I... Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Come! All right.
Hey, any advice here?
Persona! Persona! Okay. Thank you.
How do you want to do this?
Fox,
I'm moving up.
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
Get back up here! Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal?
Using it.
Thank you. Thanks. Persona! How about this? Persona!
Die on my blade!
Not gonna happen!
Hurry and die!
Panther's in bad shape! Watch out! Persona! Hey! Using this.
I'll repay you somehow. Persona!
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
This is bad!
Persona! Ronda! Not that. I'm not done. There.
Thank you. Persona! This one!
I'll repay you somehow.
Persona!
Very helpful.
Oh, that's a big help.
Persona!
Take this!
No, get up there! It's not over yet! Joker! All right, let's do it!
May the best player win.
What the?
Now, of course, that's fine, but
There's a penalty for not spinning the refresh.
this is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright? What?
Those
Joker, your health is low! Watch out! Alright! Persona!
I'm grateful.
You will predict which pocket now.
I...
Well,
Let's have some. You're in.
Leave it to me. I'm on it.
may the best player win.
It's time. All right.
Persona! Hey!
Cheaters get punished.
Watch Panther's help! Panther's in bad shape!
Persona!
Watch out! Let's go. Thank you! The snipe.
Very well. Well, hopefully.
What?
Shut. Little punks.
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Hurry! There!
Get ready! Go! Persona!
My thanks.
Oh, that's a big help.
Persona!
My job.
Pepper's on the ground! Are you okay? She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful.
Queen Mom!
Panther got back of it! Start the counterattack! Ha! I'll use my persona! Let's go.
Chase my wrath!
Panther dodges with grace. Super move. Ultra charge!
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Eat this! Persona! Out of our way!
Your life is forfeit!
Panther dodges with grace!
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona! Go! Persona! Okay.
I'm grateful.
Behave yourselves!
Against us and die!
Only victor left! Take this!
Are you okay?
Come!
Panther got back up! Start the counterattack!
I will win!
Use my persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! Let's go.
My thanks.
Oh, that's a big help.
Manifest!
How about this?
Persona! Go down!
Get ready! Huh. Persona! Okay.
Persona!
That's what. Don't stand in the way of my victory!
Here I go! Speed up!
Let's go. Some other way. It's time.
Let's go.
I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Persona!
Die on my blade!
Oh, great queen!
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Hey, shut your mouth! Persona! Take that!
Chase my wrath.
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Persona! Ravage them!
Get ready! Hey, shut your mouth! I'll use my persona! Okay.
My thanks.
Oh, that's a big help.
Persona!
Die, die, die! We need to attack with extra oomph to get out of this one. Hurry and die! Queen's in trouble. Let's go!
It's times like these when we need to take revenge.
Come on! This is how I really feel! Oh, thanks! Best present ever!
It's a step forward.
I got a new power!
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
sorry?
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet, but once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Move in immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. Don't worry about it. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I'm just like,
I bet.
why is this there he is! How was my team not
Just
able to escape on that?
the enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No word.
Stop right there!
Take him down, Joker!
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power.
Comparing power levels.
Let's go.
No threat. Get him, Joker!
There!
Everyone else, into position. Use Route B.
It's time. Go down!
Your fate will recall everything if you are fated to continue past this point.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Arsene is fucking stoked.
Good. Joker! You should be able to...
Dude!
Don't worry, I'm taking... What the... Come on!
No problem.
Where'd they go? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Focus.
Huh? What? All right. All right.
So,
I'll end this right now.
so beast.
Joker,
right here.
it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy. That's.
It's been a while since we last fought side by, but this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai.
It's time. You're mine.
Show them, Sondrion! You get him! That's the landing! I think...
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news.
Please go. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief. Then I won't, since I'm not a member of the... However, please do...
Joker, you need to...
All right, let's do it!
This is a huge point in the storyline.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
Through there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
Huh, what a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be!
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there. Quick. Come on. Get out of your way.
Stop struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
We all know who it was.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
We all know who it was. You sell out. Sell out.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but... I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutors?
Just let me through. It's urgent.
Nijima-san. Beside.
You prosecute. There's a call. Hurry and get it over with.
I'm responsible for this case.
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced. This is mine.
I won't be...
Prosecutor, your time will be cut short. It's for your own. His methods are unknown.
I understand.
Now that you have traversed your long the effects of that drug, this is your golden opportunity. The evil influence who... If you want to if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your ally and grasp the truth that will save you from the...
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to you. What a disappointing end. I still can't believe it. There's much more I'd like to add. I do have... Care to strike a deal? It's... I have a responsibility to solve this case. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being... You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against... You'll most likely be given life imprisonment. Going forward, I will read a list of people who... Tell me honestly whether or not... First, the friend who you've been with since the day you one of the victims of the Kamoshida case. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO. Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin. Those are your accomplices in the... So you won't I find it hard to believe that high school, were there not others out? Not to repeat myself, you had the cooperation. Can you tell me? So you won't speak a word do you even let's discuss one of there are reports that he was acting. Might he be a So Goro so be it. Even now, your teammates have sacrificed you why won't you Don't be ridiculous. Justice? Then tell me. Sticking to the right, that's no different. You continue to stand. You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. After all... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't...
You realized it too. It was our conversation about... There's no way he could have reacted like that.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is... But unfortunately, although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't... Huh? What are you getting? That's right. No matter... I even had to call in a large favor.
So, how did that thing Nijima mentioned is... Good. It looks like we can make this...
Hey, are... Our time's up. Goodbye. Why? Because this is my job. Anyhow, there's something that's been... Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you. Okay then, giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be counting on you.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea? You're not joking. If you know something, you... You mean... I've been told the lock on it is quite What's so Are you going to...
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days. Well, now we gotta figure out a way to... Huh? You need to show your phone to the true culprit.
Hey, what are you trying... And what about... The true...
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdown.
Please, I need you to... What? Oh my God. You're referring... That's it? What are you plotting? I can't even... But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion. Thou
All right. All right.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so...
I needed my director to step in to get access, and How did you...
For the same reason you did. I am It's only natural I'd have the right to... That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. Nobody would ever know if things...
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another...
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you're the one who sold out the... I need you to be... Oh my god. You're...
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar?
Hmm? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the...
True. Good luck in that.
Foolish woman. May I ask, going in unarmed to interrogate a...
Huh? What are you...
Holy shit.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Holy shit. This has to be the Shadow World or something.
Hmm?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers, I considered making it appear they had a falling out. It would be best to have each of them meet with an
Is there any possibility?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. I will keep my eye on them.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to...
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with beyond that.
Perhaps he'll be...
No. Even me. Shh.
What was all that? The Phantom Thief Alibaba?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I...
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. Now then, you must save him.
You want... What is...
Anyway...
Did anyone else... Nobody?
There'd be no...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
So it's a...
Of course it's true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call.
Huh?
I've been asked...
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Huh? Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened. Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You here? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It'd be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you've forgotten it. Indeed, your death. How might you be? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation. There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay. One more person, if it's possible. Right.
I'd have to plant a bug.
So it's I didn't say it was. That's. Don't worry. This?
I see.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work.
It seems this game, there are still...
Happen at the moment. The whole time? We never left the palace? Right? I think that's what happened. I think we never left the palace. think I never once left the palace. Game's getting crazy.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Gonna pause the stream real quick.
weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target. He realizes that's no longer possible.
Damn it!
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested.
Palace? Actually, there's...
Aha!
What?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay... Really?
You gotta be...
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thief, however, the police intend on continuing this investigation.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things.
Waiting upstairs. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're... Makoto told... Futaba-chan.
It's ancient history now.
Man. Hey!
How've you been?
I died.
You must be...
It truly is a relief.
I bet that moron
Still, isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't... I heard my sister brought...
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and... It was right after they announced he had died, too.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey!
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the...
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself, he made one.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning?
That wasn't something we couldn't have used. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators.
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. In other words, you left him alone on purpose.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. But
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice. Yes, Morgana.
Sorry.
Oh, our apologies. You surprised?
Does that mean...
But you don't understand him, do you?
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, it's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, but we already saw him drop a mega...
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken?
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that,
It seemed odd upon further thought. That said, that's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out. My heart was pounding.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening,
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Public security questioning will occur on the first day.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, and thus the dangerous criminal, when he does, you will...
I knew he was acting strangely.
He's no ace detective. On top of that, someone with great authority. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail?
We're sorry for using you without your permission.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
that's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. And it was absolutely the best.
Makoto is normally so calm as well.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore. The reason I joined the...
My own achievements were all that... I'm sorry,
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation.
And regarding its location...
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing a perfect cognitive replica of him.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there are...
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, they looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the...
Everything went as planned up until... However, it was then that, as a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand. This was because we knew the police.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected,
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand...
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you, even though we knew Akechi's plan.
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion, we couldn't consult Sis beforehand.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me and... Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for...
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, realize that our leader was telling the truth.
As a result?
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could...
Yes.
This is stunning.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never...
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. A callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can... It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town.
Let us accept his offer.
That sounds familiar. Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct?
No. More importantly,
The cause of death for the SIU director?
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas? Perhaps it's the...
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to...
Our next target's the big... No need to waste time with him. Nobody again?
Of course.
He will be a word...
Let's whip time. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. However, inauguration isn't mine. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses.
In other words, your
The public resonates with my ideal, and for that is... Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
I'll just add this.
have to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade. I'm in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off
So,
my disguise.
well, how do I put this?
Remember how I hijacked your phone? Well, remember how I put that? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones. Yours, and I'd be able to tell the precise moment That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to... But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying... That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to
This plan still surprises me.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the metaverse nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was...
Sorry.
Hey!
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess he won't be. Don't worry about it. This'll. And we'll have all. To be perfectly honest, I don't really. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace. She picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that... So it was... Then we'd better let her know. And...
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course. Plus, even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
I'll show you.
Cut that out!
Hey.
Okay. All right, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
You going out? You gotta be kidding. You realize you're... just don't...
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayo Shishido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell. Teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
I should write something.
Now then.
Focus.
Hey!
Hey,
Yep.
make sure your clothes up.
Hi!
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Well then.
Hi!
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil, Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido? That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Now. So I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi. Let us all. I hope.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show.
Get lost, kid.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. Let them go.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. it! I don't believe it!
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it...
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Yeah.
I'll just add this.
Been searching all along, confessing while alone, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up. Let me explain.
Yes!
All right.
Oh! Well then.
Security guards became suspicious, but we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys. He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer? It was a match?
What? What kind of scenery will...
I can't even begin.
Well, whatever.
Oh,
Are we...
Get close. All right.
Beginning navigation.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh? What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass. If a guy like this stands up...
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same. He should have seen.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be complete.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th.
Let the infiltration begin.
Wait.
I'll just add this. I should write something. I'll just add this.